afternoon. I am the granddaughter of one of the early settlers of Earlville. My grandparents were Alan and Sarah Bird Brown, who moved to Earlville from Berkshire, Massachusetts in 1838. My name is Eva Von Amy Blue. My grandparents, the Browns, were parents to 5 children. Sarah Jane Brown Von Amy was the oldest, and she was my mother. Having heard many glowing word pictures of the Great West, they joined other hardy pioneers and began their journey. Grandfather's health had been failing, and they decided that it was time to get out of Massachusetts. One morning, we found ourselves on the beachfront of Lake Michigan. The group was not impressed at all. There were only 2 little rude log huts, not cabins, mind you, just huts, one of them which was an inn. The inn was located on the frog-filled pond that had lots of frogs, a lot of grass, and lots of quacking, flapping ducks. I'm sure you surmise by now that the area I'm describing is where Chicago now stands. The party of pioneers would never have believed that one of the finest and largest cities in the world would develop there. Arriving in Earlville, they came to the area where the small cavalcade was ordained to pass the remainder of their lives. Their relatives would be numbered among the first families in the whole county. Grandfather Brown's worldly goods were considerable, and he had no money problems. He bought and sold a large tract of land from the government and a small acreage from a discouraged settler. Their log house was the only building, and it stood where the Burlington Railroad Bridge crosses the Big Indian Creek. The view from their cabin was unobstructed in miles for every direction, with not another human or a home dotted the prairie. Grandfather Brown tried raising sheep, which the wolves killed. Then what the wolves missed, the dreaded prairie fires got. The next thing that happened is those wonderful horses that helped enable them to get there sickened and died, and left him in debt and without any money. Grandmother Brown helped save the day by planting apple seeds she had saved from the trip from Massachusetts. Those seeds grew to produce a wonderful orchard. Anyone living on Brown Street might know of the orchard. My mother, Sarah Brown, married my father, Alonzo Von Amy, a farmer. There was my sister, Teresa, and me. My birth record states that I was born in a log cabin in Earlville in February 22nd, 1854. I lived the days of my youth here and later married Andrew Jackson Blue. Andrew was a mason by trade, and he was a veteran of the Civil War.